Hey Taurus, how you doing? This is your December 2019 reading, monthly reading that is, and this is a uh, general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me, and if you've been here before, thank you for supporting. Thank you so much. This is going to be an interesting coming year. So 2020 was wrapping up this year, and happy holidays to everybody. If you do need a personal reading, my email is below, and so you can contact me there, or just go to my YouTube page in my About section. You also find all the same information there. Or I should say you find out more information without having to just email me blankly. So, and of course I'd love to hear your comments, and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. This is a monthly reading, so it's much longer than my weeklies. I normally use my Starman tarot deck for my weeklies, but because they're so large, I want to make sure that you can see everything on the second camera. So, we'll do a final outcome with the Starman tarot. And all the decks, of course, are listed down below. So again, this is going to be an interesting year. This is people that have been doing their spiritual work, and I'm assuming that you've been doing some work because you're here on this channel. People that have been doing and opening themselves up and kind of recognizing where their spiritual paths lie will have an easier time in 2020 as opposed to those who are trying to hold on and resist. So you may have friends and family that may be having tower moments in the coming year. So just be there to help them out when you can. So here we go. All right, Taurus, let's see, 2019 December. First four cards are going to be the past card. Victory, love that. Two of Cups, Judgment. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, great first start of the past cards. This is the recent past. We have the Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, King of Wands, the Hermit. Now, this is the present, and then the third row is advice or obstacles you may have to overcome. And then we have the future, and the future is about 3 months. A little hard to pin down time with, in tarot because the universe doesn't quite work that way. But, it is what it is. So, my dear bulls, let's see what we got for you. Your overall writing energy is the Six of Cups. Now, this could be something from your past coming back. This could be someone from your past coming back. It could be your soul family guiding you to your new, guiding you along your path, I should say. It could also be just reflecting upon the past. It could also be that you're just feeling contentment. So, and especially with the December months too, a lot of people see family and whatnot, so that can be a feeling of nostalgia, for a lot of us. We're going to pick an Indigo Angel Oracle card. Don't fret if you don't, resonate with the Indigos. It's really just about the message. Okay? So, can I get a Oracle card for our dear bulls for December 2019? You are understood. All right, you are understood. 53. The angels send you this card because every aspect of your personality and existence makes perfect sense to them. As an indigo, you may feel flawed, or you've made mistakes. This card reminds you that nothing is a mistake. Everything is a divine appointment. Know that heaven and the angels see you as a perfect being, and that they have been with you every step of your life. They know who you are, and they see your divine perfection. The angels completely understand why you've made every decision you have made. Allow yourself to revel in this comfort of knowing that there's a force much bigger than any human on this planet, and this force sees you as flawless soul doing the best you can. I think that's completely and utterly beautiful. So interesting. Okay, so now this is recent past. You had a victory of some sort, which is wonderful. You have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups could be a romantic relationship, could be a business partnership or contracts. It could also be coming back to yourself, balancing out energies and coming back to yourself. it it will find out a little bit more about that, what this victory means to you. And then you have the Judgment card, and this is the Judgment card again, and now if this is a lawsuit or mediation, it means that you got a favorable outcome for your lawsuit. If it's not that, then it means that you're waking up to your true potential, to truly who you are, what your soul's direction is, or where you should be going. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a brand new financial start that the universe is giving you. Financial, career, real estate, if you're buying real estate, or the, again, paired with the Two of Cups, it could be moving the relationship up another notch. So it's really quite beautiful. Let's see what the Two of Cups is. Let's see what the Two of Cups is. Gives us a little more clarity on that. Because remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate the same way for everybody. We have Five of Wands, and that's about conflict. So it could be, I'm feeling that this is more internal conflict going on, and there's a bit of a victory. Again, this still could be lovers. Could be you and a partner that maybe you were having conflict, and then maybe that's been resolved in some way, because you have the Victory card here, and you have your Judgment card, waking up to true potential. So, and the Judgment card too could be a sort of a second chance card as well. So maybe maybe this is a relationship and you're having a second chance at it, and that could also explain the Pentacles moving up. Heartbreak. You're moving out of this heartbreak. Yeah. You're moving out of heartbreak. And so let's just see what these Ace of Pentacles is. Moving on to calmer waters with this new Ace of Pentacles. So that's beautiful. So to me, again, this still could go either way, depending on what your circumstances are. This could have been internal conflict with yourself, coming through a victory. There could have been great disappointment in your life. It doesn't have to be romantic interest. It could have just been great disappointment, like things in career weren't going forward. Anything that you sort of were trying to do was just failing, was just not working. So it could have been a lot of internal conflict where you finally balanced your energies and waking up to your true calling. But again, if this is a love affair, I feel like you guys are getting a second chance to fix this heartache, to render this heartache obsolete, and bring the relationship up to a new level, and moving to calmer waters. So it could go either way depending on your scenario. So let's see. You are moving away from things that don't serve you anymore, which is beautiful. You do have the Five of Cups here. Now that is about loss. Now the thing with the other deck, this deck, is that usually, and for most, I would say most tarot, is a cloaked man in black mourning 3 cups that have been left over, they spilt. And there's 2 cups behind him that are completely fine. So it's almost like, do you want to be an optimist or pessimist? We know the universe is like, we know there's loss, but you still have all of this as well. So, and sometimes you have to leave what's not serving you. So that's the 8 of Cups right there. So we're going to get some clarifier. We're going to get a clarifier on that 5 of Cups. 6 of Wands. So you have the victory card again. So you really are, you're victorious on this. I think you're getting over this sense of loss now, for because again, this is the immediate past. It's not too distant. And you're moving into this leaving the things that weren't working behind. If it's a relationship, you're leaving the conflicts behind you guys, and you're going forward, and the sense of loss, you're going with this victory. And again, it could be any circumstances in that sense. A King of Wands, I believe this is your energy now, where you're kind of going forward with going after the things that you want. So let's get a clarifier for the King of Wands, please. King of Wands, please. 6 of Pentacles, giving, receiving, loans, and debts. I think it's your turn to get what you're supposed to be getting. Like, you're getting your due, and you need to go forward like the King of Wands, who sees what he wants and goes after it. That's what the King of Wands does. The King and Queen of Wands are about prosperity, of course, but they go after what they want. They make it happen. And this is you making that happen, getting your dues. So let's see, in the Hermit, you're looking inward. It could be a card of loneliness too, but it's also you looking inward, following your soul's path, really reflecting on your inner world here. So let's get a clarifier for the Hermit, please. Knight of Cups. So it's an emotional thing. Maybe, again, this could be an offer of love, or it could be a renewed offer of love. You know, if this is someone that you've been involved with, you guys are giving a second chance. It could be a renewed sense of love, you know, looking in, following your soul's path. This also could be information that comes in that you may reflect upon and see if it fits into your world. The knights, when they come in, or princes in some decks, when they come in, they can change your world quite significantly if you're willing to accept what they have to offer. So, I'm going to get one more clarifier on that from the Starman deck here. Can I get one more clarifier on the Hermit and the Knight of Cups, please? Three of Swords. You're leaving that heartbreak. You're leaving the heartbreak. You had it here before. It's like you're looking in. This is a new emotional start. Whatever information is coming in, or it's that offer of, again, of the renewed love. You're leaving the heartbreak behind. So you had to really look inward, though, to do that. And that's kind of where you are at this present time. So let's see. The advice, the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor, and the universe is trying to let you know that things are moving, the karmic debts have been paid off, and things are moving in your favor again. So this is beautiful. The wheel is turning. You have the Seven of Wands here, which is telling you that you have to really stand your ground for the things that you believe in. You know, don't get lost, don't lose yourself. You really need to stand up for what you believe in and who you are. Right next to it, it's funny, you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is about seeking truth, seeking balance. Again, if this was a mediation or a lawsuit, it means a favorable outcome would be for you, which is great. It also tells us to be careful about our actions, because there are repercussions for those actions. So be careful in doing what you do. Don't try to hurt anybody, you know, it's just be mindful. Be mindful of your actions. Okay? And I'm going to get some clarifier on that too. You have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords can be a self-sabotage, it can be abuse of power from someone, but it can also be a battle hard won. That you went through all of this and you finally became victorious. Now, it could be more like saying don't self-sabotage yourself, but let's see. First, let's get a Seven of Wands clarifier. Seven of Wands clarifier, please. Ten of Wands. So you're dropping the burdens. You are, like I said, you're defending what you believe, who you believe, and when you do so, when you feel that core value of who you are, the hermit and whatnot, you are standing up for truly who you are, and you're letting those burdens go. This way, you're not, people try to coerce you into doing things that you don't really want to do, whether it be in business or love or just, friendships sometimes. And you're like, no, I'm standing my ground. This is what I want. This is what I believe, and that's just the way it is. So you drop those burdens, Let's see the Justice card here. The Death card, transformation. So you were literally, the advice here is that you are, I think, seeking your own balance, your own truth. And in doing so, you are transforming. And it's saying, and this is the advice here, is that keep that work up. Keep yourself balanced. Keep searching for your truth. Keep believing and defending what you are transforming into the new you. And let's see what the Five of Swords is about. Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords. The High Priestess, so intuition. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Don't sabotage yourself, because again, this Five of Swords can be a self-sabotage card. And you don't want to do that. So you really want to follow your intuition when you're going forward in this new transformation here. Down here you have the Lovers card. Now, again, if this was romantic, it means that everything is working out very well in this Lovers card. But the Lovers card can also mean about coming back to yourself, loving yourself. It could be also contracts and things like that as well. It's very much Two of Cups energy here. You have the Eight of Pentacles, so working hard at something. This also could be a pregnancy card too. But working hard. You're working hard at your new thing, your new venture, which is good. And you have the King of Pentacles, so I think this is you making that money. Now, the Tower card here, it's always a little disturbing with the Tower card. It could mean something may happen that ripples through your life, but considering you've had this eye-opener here, I have a funny feeling the Tower may be an aha moment for you, that you may have to change courses in something, or that something remarkable is coming to you that you don't know, that just really expands your world. In other words, it just blows the lid off of everything. It's like, you're a singer or something, and you get finally noticed, and you wind up signing a contract. That would be one of those like Tower moments. Just blows you up. It just starts, like boom. You were this person, now you're this person. It's like that, those kind of things, Yeah, so it could be one of those things. We're going to get some clarifiers on it right now, as a matter of fact. So let's start with the Lovers. Get a clarifier for the Lovers, please. The Chariot. So things are moving forward, moving in a victorious direction for you with the Lovers here. So again, if this is a romantic situation, it's working very well in your favor. Like everything's going very well, moving forward and thing. If this is not that, and this is then coming back to yourself, loving yourself, it's about taking the reins of your own life and directing it to move towards that victory, which I see you doing. And you're working hard here, but we're going to get a clarifier for it anyway. The World card, endings and beginning. I believe you had this already, didn't you? Or I've been doing so many readings today. No, I guess it wasn't you. No, you're the Wheel. Okay. Yeah, so this is a new one cycle ending, another one beginning. It goes very well too, the Death card, transformation. And of course the Chariot and the Wheel. So this is beautiful. You're working in a new start, a new way, new projects going forward. And that's lovely. Or even if this is, again, a romantic relationship, you're working hard in the relationship to move it forward, to move it into a new realm. So, King of Pentacles. Can I have a clarifier for the King of Pentacles? Ten of Swords. Now that's utter heartbreak and disappointment. Now, I'm going to get another clarifier because with the Ten of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles, I'm going to see what that is. Can I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of, oops, that was it. Ugh. Two of Wands, making a decision. Making a decision. I'm feeling the decision here. I'm gonna take another one too, but I'm also gonna go with this Tower first before I make one up, because I have a funny feeling these are related. So let's just get a let me clarify from here. Knight of Wands, okay. Now I pretty much know what that is, so let's just see. And then we're going to do a clarifier for this. Can I have a clarifier for the Tower, please? Moving away from what no longer serves you. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Tower energy and the Eight of Cups, please? Five of Swords, maybe abuse of power. Or self-sabotage. Okay. So let's start with this column right here. Now above it, don't forget you also have the transformation card. So you have the King of Pentacles here. I think this is the energy where you want to go. I think you're moving out of this Ten of Swords. I think it's that you will be making the conscious decision, and sometimes we go backward. You know, when we start new projects or we start, you know, maybe again this renewed sense of love or something, or maybe you're picking up this new career, you know, and going forward, there's always that little bit of doubt that comes into the mind when you start doing it. And to me, this is like making the choice of either, do you want this complete heartbreak, or are you going to be the King of Pentacles and go forward and manifest this? Like, what you're going to manifest? Because then you have the Knight of Wands, and that is going forward and making, again, this happen. Like, what is it that you want to make happen? Are you going to go with this doubt and fear and regret? Or are you going to go with the King of Pentacles? So I kind of feel that's the decision you have to make. And I think it's just important that you stick to your guns with this new transformation and go forward in a positive note. And then you have the Tower, and it's just moving away from things that no longer serve. So maybe you're moving away from this Tower moment. Maybe it's telling you not to go back to it, because you have the Five of Swords. Now this could be an abuse of power, but it can also be self-sabotage. You know, it could also have been a hard battle won, so that you don't want to go back to another Tower moment. Let me just get one more clarifier. The Devil, yeah. You don't want to be going back to old routines, old ways of doing things, old ways of thinking. That's the Devil card. That's going back to an older routine, to what felt comfortable, to old addictions or old habits that you may have had. You don't want to go back to that Tower moment. You want to keep yourself out of that Tower moment. You don't want to go back. You're leaving that behind. Leaving it behind. Okay? Don't self-sabotage yourself in getting caught up in what you did in the past. Okay? It's basically saying go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. Don't look back and start redoing what you had already done. So just remember that. And that's kind of also, again, with this past card here too. That's the nostalgia card. That's like looking back. So you may have an inkling this month or around this time to start reverting back into ways, whether it be a relationship and you're going back into your old mode of dealing with your partner, or you're starting to deal with life in general in an old pattern way. It's no, I know you're a Taurus, I know you can be stubborn, but don't do it. That's what I'm saying. Don't do it. I'm a Taurus rising, so I get it. Don't do it, because you don't want to sabotage what you've been working for, okay? So you want to keep going forward. So we're going to get a final outcome for these cards. All right, let's see. Final outcome. Final outcome. Final outcome. Ooh, that is one. As they fly out. Prince of Wands. All right, so the Prince is like the Knight in other decks. So let's see. Final outcome for Taurus here for December 2019. December 2019. Okay. So I do a little inverted pyramid. You have the Hangman, Eight of Wands, information coming in quickly. Four of Swords, reflecting the Emperor, and the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm thinking the Prince of Wands. I'm thinking again, this energy, you see again, you got it here, is telling you to be the Prince of Wands. Don't go backward. Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Keep pushing through. Don't go back. Okay, that's what these two piles are talking about right here. So, and again, you have the Prince of Wands again here. You have the Hangman. Now, the Hangmans can be simply just saying, be patient. We know you're starting this new cycle. You have it, like the Chariot, the Wheel, the World card. You're transforming. You have the Death card. It's all transforming, but it may not happen overnight. So the universe is saying, be patient. Okay, be patient. It is happening. Because you got the Eight of Wands right next to it, which is information coming in, and it's coming in fairly quickly. May not be as quickly as you want it, because, you know, again, the universe works in different ways. To us, like, you know, a couple weeks for the universe is like a blip, if that. And, you know, for us, it's gonna be like an eternity. So it's just saying, be patient. Be that Prince of Wands, keep going forward. And then you have the Four of Swords here. Now, the Four of Swords is, in most decks, it's about reflecting on something, kind of retreating a little bit, which could be also, again, this patience card here with the Hangman saying relax, and you can see this person is meditating. So he may say, the universe is trying to say, relax, meditate, take a chill pill. It's all going to be good. You have the Emperor here. Now, this could be you, where it's saying have the courage of the Emperor and manifest like the Emperor, or it could be somebody coming in that may be helping you, an institution or someone who is well respected in your industry, moving forward to help you. Because right below it, you have this Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. So you're getting a wish fulfillment. It's just being patient. I'm going to do one kind of clarifiers on the Four of Swords. Clarifier on the Four of Swords, please. Clarifier on the Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Holding on, holding tight. The money is coming in. The money is, it will come in. It will come in. I'm gonna get one more clarifier. It's all the fours too. Four fours. And the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Yeah, the devil comes back out again. Don't get caught up in your old ways, okay? This is a Capricorn energy. It's an earth energy, but don't get caught up in your old ways. Don't start this mentality, you know, that it's not happening quick enough, okay? And don't revert back to that just because you feel like it's not moving quickly enough. So can I get an Emperor, please? The card for the Emperor, please. Card for the Emperor. Three of Wands, expansion, commerce. So yes, that's what it is. Whether this is somebody coming in to help you, to move you on, expand for commerce, or if this is you, the universe saying, you're moving forward. It's all moving forward. You have the wish fulfillment card here. All right, my dear Taurus. These are really good energies. I think the takeaways here is just keep your energies balanced. Don't fall back to past patterns, whether it be romantically, in business, or just in general life. Move forward, move forward, move forward. So, Taurus, I hope you liked it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Please comment. Hit the notification button, and I will talk to you later. We'll be coming out with the weekly, so do check in for those. And have a happy holidays. All right? Ciao.